Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish back at it again with the next subscriber showcase. Hipnotyknick, another up and coming YouTuber out there. If you haven't checked it out, look in the description down below. His information is right there. Bam. All right, let's get to it. So again, guys, for all that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. The subscriber showcase is the one and only series that I do that focuses on showcasing people on my friends list as well as the people on my arena. People that I find in the arena, excuse me, not the friends list, but people that I find in the arena. I find their AD. I want to go ahead and give them the opportunity to see their AD in action, and so we can see how it goes and see if they want to make any changes. In addition, we'll go over, do a mini account review on their units that they utilize for arena defense, talk about their setups, their pros and cons, and then maybe any kind of changes that I would make here. So the first of which, he's utilizing a combination of 4 units: Veramos, Annabelle, Kumar, and Chloe. Annabelle's the first one up with Violent Revenge, doing a hybrid setup with speed, attack, sorry, fail, attack, HP. I can't read. Overall, really good. I'm a big fan of hybrid Annabelle's, as if you make it, so strong to where her heals, really, really good, that means your HP is low, but your attack power is high, and so it makes her really squishy. And then in addition, if you make her extremely tanky, you only can really utilize her cleanse for a cleanse, cleanse and a heal combination for just the cleanse, as the amount of heal you provide is not going to be too strong. Um, let's see here. So next one up, Miss Chloe, 32K, 230 speed, not too bad. Swift Will is definitely the way to go. I do see people, playing around with the Violent Will set. Again, if you have the opportunity to, get that speed up there with the Violent Will, in that, 200 plus speed, definitely play around with it. But I'm still a big fan of consistency. Obviously, there's nothing, it's nice to get the skill back up, but it's really, really bad if you're banking on, Fnatic doing his thing in the beginning and then her procking out of it, 1 or 2 times to allow her to get, focused on and take a knockdown. So I prefer just going with the Swift there on that if I had the opportunity to do that. Really, no recommendations to make there. Kumar, Violent Revenge, hit point across the board. He's looking for those speed, crit rate, and hit point subsets, crit damage subsets, as you can see there. I'm curious to see if he, when Violent, when the Rune Removal comes around, if he has the opportunity to go HP, crit damage HP with a good amount of crit rate. See if you can play around with that, because he's utilizing Kumar um, as his biggest kill threat, and so because of that, you definitely want to, if you have the opportunity to make a bruiser like this tanky, but yet do have some absurd amount of damage, then it'd be good. And obviously, if you have the opportunity to sync up these 2 units to where this one is going right after this one, then you could take advantage of a high crit damage attack on a defense broken unit for an AOE. Really, really strong. Let's see here. And then the last one is Veramos. Veramos is rocking Violent Nemesis, speed, hit point, hit point. Looking again for speed, hit point, accuracy, stub stats there. Um, Looks like it's pretty darn good. I think 180 is definitely not too shabby at all. Obviously we're all trying to get ourselves that 200 plus Veramos if we can, but it takes time. I've heard some people talk about in the past, do I use Violent Nemesis or do I use a Violent Broken set with speed, um, better speed subsets? I think it kind of depends on what's the value of what you're getting. Like if we're talking about, a couple, if you're in like +5 or +10 speed, you have the opportunity to go Nemesis and only dropping like 7 to 8 speed, then yeah. If you're in that situation where um, you have a Violent setup with 180 speed and Violent Nemesis, Violent setup with 180 speed, and your Nemesis runes or the 2 broken runes that you had contribute to like 30 to 40 of its speed. If you're dropping down to like the 140s and 150s, then Yeah, I'm not a big fan of incorporating Nemesis, but again, if you are trying to trap with your arena defense on those Lucians, then Nemesis is definitely a strong thing to utilize. But at the end of the day, I do like Violent Nemesis overall. Um, I don't really think there's too much to add there. Yeah, so overall, it looks pretty good. The only thing I guess my question to you is what's your success rate's been? Has it been consistent? What's been the issue? Have you been able to see your arena defense? My only concern is the fact that you have your only AOE defense break is a unit that is utilizing defense break every 6 turns versus every turn like a Darien or something like that. So I'm curious if you're able to take advantage of utilizing Kumar and getting quite a bit of damage done. Obviously, the defense break is for 3 turns, so it is quite nice. But considering a lot of people bring their Veramos versus Anavel, it kind of negates Anavel's ability quite a bit. That's probably the biggest issue. Anavel was such a strong unit, but lost a lot of her lust because of the lost a lot of her talent when it comes to what is it, the having the opportunity to remove a defense break really quickly because of Veramos. So obviously I would like to see you basically have 2 healers with Kamar being a fail safe for when your units get low, plus Chloe. I would definitely like to see um, a combination of either try to incorporate maybe like Darien or something like that in there, and maybe playing around with either um, removing, how do I say this? Where we at? We had what? Veramos, Chloe. So playing around with doing one or two things where you uh, try it out with like swapping it out with Annabelle or with Chloe. I think you could. I think there could be reason to do both. The only reason why I say try it out with both is though even though it's nice to have the immunity, you still have the opportunity to cleanse with Annabelle. In addition to Veramos. So either way you look at it, you have like a double cleanse or double immunity with each one. So you might find that having one or the other might be a little bit stronger for you. Um, again the fanatic is definitely something to do to help you take advantage of that first turn Lucian kind of situation. So I understand that, but I'm curious to see what would happen if you did respec your Darien with that same kind of violent revenge, but a little bit more speed, so you can match your Kumar and get above him, so you can defense break right before Kumar goes. I'd be curious to see how that goes, but yeah, you have to tell me how it goes, my man. I'd love to see a mixture of those units. I don't know how you would go about incorporating Draco in there, but Draco's another unit that you have ruined really, really well. Um, a lot of different options for you, but I'll leave it open there so you can kind of test around and see how it goes. All right, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and get on over to that clip for the arena or for the subscriber showcase vid. Thank you all for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, your ChildishPlays, checking out. Take care. We will see you next time.